Citizens of Japan, I stand before you today, not as a politician, not as a local, but as a foreigner who has come to love this country. I have watched Japan with admiration, respect, and great hope. I have seen your resilience, your brilliance, and your extraordinary ability to overcome the toughest of challenges. But I also stand before you today because I have seen something else. I have seen the struggles Japan faces, struggles that threaten its very future. Japan is a nation built on strength, pride, and innovation. But today, those values are being tested. An aging population, a shrinking workforce, a stagnating economy, and a generation of young people who feel their future slipping away. If we do not act immediately, I fear Japan, the Japan we know and love, will fade into the past. Japan risks disappearing from the world stage, becoming irrelevant in a fast-moving global world. I know this is hard to hear, but I also know it is the truth. Japan, right now, is at a crossroads. And I am here to tell you that now is the last drastic chance to make a change that will secure Japan's place in the world for generations to come. This is not a time for small steps. This is not a time for hesitation. This is not a time to wait and hope that things get better on their own. If you elect me, together, we will take the bold actions necessary to create a brighter, more prosperous future for the country. But if we fail to act, if we choose to do nothing, then Japan risks fading into history as a memory, a great nation that once was. The time for incremental change has passed. It's time for bold, radical change, the kind of change that Japan needs to survive and thrive in the future. I am not here to tell you that this will be easy. I am not here to offer you false promises. But I am here to tell you that the future of Japan can be saved, and I truly believe it can be a future brighter than anything we've ever seen. If you choose to take that last drastic chance, let me lay out the path ahead. First, we must act on Japan's aging population crisis. The elderly are not a burden. They are a treasure. And yet, the current system is failing them. Japan's seniors deserve to live with dignity, with purpose, and with the ability to continue contributing to society. We will create new programs that empower our elderly citizens to remain active, healthy, and engaged. But we will also invest in the next generation by creating policies that encourage families to grow, that support young parents, and that create a sustainable future for Japan's children. Second, Japan must embrace an economic revolution. The world is changing rapidly. Japan has fallen behind in many key areas: technology, industry, and innovation. This must change. Japan cannot afford to stay stuck in the past. The future belongs to those who innovate, who adapt, who lead. I will ensure Japan becomes a global leader once again, investing in future industries like robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy. We will create new jobs, new industries, and new opportunities for the youth of Japan. We will reclaim our position as a world economic powerhouse, and our success will lift every citizen to new heights. Third, we must give hope to Japan's youth. The young people of Japan are your future. They are not just the next generation, they are today's generation, and they are the heartbeat of the nation. Yet, many feel there is no future for them in Japan. They feel that the country is too rigid, too focused on the past, and too slow to adapt. We will reform the education system, focusing on creativity, innovation, and skills that will allow young people to thrive in the global economy. We will give them the tools they need to not only survive, but to lead. This is their time. We must give them hope and the resources they need to succeed. And finally, we must unite as a nation. Japan has always been at its best when the people work together. You have faced struggles before, and each time, you have risen stronger. Now, we must come together once more, not as citizens of individual cities or regions, but as one unified nation with a common goal to save Japan from decline and build a future that is worthy of this great country. This is not about preserving Japan's past. This is about creating a future that will make Japan proud, a future where every citizen, young and old, has the opportunity to thrive. A future where Japan is seen as a leader once again, not just in technology and industry, but in kindness, innovation, and global responsibility. Japan does not need to fade away. Japan does not have to become a memory of greatness. Japan can rise again, stronger, more vibrant, and more hopeful than ever before. But this will only happen if we act now. If you elect me into office, we will begin this transformation immediately. Together, we will make bold, decisive changes to ensure Japan's place in the world for the future. We will build an economy that works for everyone. We will support families, create new jobs, and unlock the potential of every citizen. We will lead the world in innovation and sustainability. But I need your trust. I need your belief in the possibility of a better Japan. Together, we will turn this crisis into opportunity. Japan is at a crossroads. This is your last drastic chance to change the course of your future. Let's make sure we choose the right path, the path to a better, brighter, stronger Japan. Let us take this new step forward together. Thank you, Mr. D. Ennis,